All right, welcome back to Primetime Sports Monday. Let's bowl off with some cricket as West Indies women's interim head coach Coley says it's an honour to have the West Indies being part of history in restarting cricket for both men and women. Coley has been named interim head coach of the region's senior women's team for their upcoming tour of England next month. The West Indies men were part of the historic tour of England, which marked the first time cricket was being played since the COVID-19 pandemic, and now the women will follow suit. A 5-match T20 tour of England women starting on September 21 will mark the return of women's cricket, which has been postponed since the Women's T20 World Cup ended in March this year. The tournament marked the end of Gus Logan's interim spell as coach of the Windies women, and as such, Jamaica Scorpions head coach Coley has been called up for their next assignment.
My role with the team is basically an interim one. So I've been asked to lead the group over the next 5 weeks or so in the 5 T20s against England. My understanding is that a longer-term head coach will be selected soon. Indications are that whoever that person is will join us at some stage during the tour.
The successful hosting of the men's team for a 3-test tour in July and the subsequent hosting of Pakistan for a similar series in the game's longest format has given Coley the confidence in the current blueprint which is in place for these types of arrangements.
And we are going to be in a similar bubble where we travel when we get there. We'll just be isolating by ourselves in an area. A hotel, the ground is there as well. Everything that we need will be there, so self-contained. We are fortunate to have Dr. Singh and Nkoyo, who were the team doctor and massage therapist for the men. So they have first-hand experience of what made that successful.
The Windies women have been enduring a poor run of form in recent times. They won only one of their 3 matches played in the T20 World Cup this year and failed to leave the group stages. And in their previous series against India, they lost 2-1 in the ODIs and were swept 5-0 in T20s.
I'm sure there's a lot to be said about the fact that I've been winning a lot of games recently and so on. But the mindset is one, leaving the shores that we are going there to win games and to win the series. Obviously, we'll have to work out how we will do that with the resources that we have and based on the readiness of the players.
The contingent left the region on Sunday and will live in a bubble before playing all their matches between September 21 and 30 at the Ancora County Ground in Derby.